There once was a young boy named Eli who lived in a small village by the edge of the forest. Every day he took the same path to school, a dirt trail that cut through the woods where the morning mist danced above the ground. He liked walking early because that was when the world was quiet and his mind could wander freely. But one day something changed. From behind a patch of tall grass, a snake slithered out across his path, long, dark, and glistening in the sunlight. Eli froze. His breath caught in his chest. He could hear his own heartbeat, pounding louder than the forest itself. He slowly stepped back. But the next day and the next, the snake was there again, always in the same place, blocking his path. Sometimes it just lay still. Sometimes it hissed softly. And though it never attacked, the fear inside Eli grew heavier each day. So he began taking the long route to school, avoiding the forest completely. It took him twice as long, and he arrived every day exhausted and angry. One morning, his grandfather noticed. He was a quiet man, the kind whose wrinkles held more stories than words could tell. He didn't lecture Eli. He simply looked up from his tea and said, "The longer you avoid what you fear, the larger it grows in your mind." Eli didn't understand, but he remembered. That evening, he stood at the edge of the forest again, the familiar fear rising like a wave in his chest. He closed his eyes. This time, instead of running, he decided to breathe. In, out. In, out. He remembered his grandfather's face, the calm behind his eyes. And he thought, maybe the snake isn't what scares me. Maybe it's the picture I've painted of it in my head. So he took one step forward, then another, and another. The snake lifted its head. Their eyes met. For a moment, the forest seemed to hold its breath. Then slowly, the snake slithered away back into the tall grass, disappearing as quietly as it had appeared. Eli stood there for a long time, feeling the rhythm of his heart slow down. The path was clear again, but somehow he knew the real clearing had happened inside him. From that day on, Eli walked the same path each morning, not because it was easier, but because it reminded him that fear loses its power the moment we stop running from it. And every now and then, when he passed that same patch of tall grass, he would smile gently to himself and whisper, "It wasn't the snake after all. It was me."